to the CD after party. It's definitely been pretty interesting. I'm grabbing some stuff here. We're going to get into a conversation about the after party. So the CD release party, as far as like the recording of it, went very well. It was very enjoyable, and I really enjoy these guys and appreciate all they do. We have so many sales on D'Angelo, have so many sales on Mike Johnson, and we encourage you, if you haven't got your 99-cent copy yet, we want you to go and do that. Now, okay, and there's two ways, several ways. Limited run, I can put up a link here for that. Well, that one, and I have that in several other places. And also, Innervisionrecords.org as well. That's Innervisionrecords.org. And so tonight, I sort of wanted to just have like a free-flowing conversation about taking questions from you guys concerning upcoming shows. Now, sometimes I do it on the music business. Sometimes I do it on just political things, which I'm interested in. Sometimes I do it on just entertainment. So I'm really, while I have you here, I want you guys to let me know what other topics are you interested in, because to tell you the truth, I have 2,000 friends on this Facebook, and of the 2,000 friends, about 100, 200 probably are my cousins from Texas and California and Atlanta and other places. And then, so the rest of you, or some of you are friends, some of you are family members, but then a lot of you, and then some of you know me from KUHS Denver and KOMF Radio, and some of you have been on the TV. So a lot of you have met me in different ways, at different venues and so forth. But a lot of you, I'm not sure how you got on my Facebook. And are you on my Facebook just to build numbers, or just say I'm friends with this person, or are you really, or are you fans of the radio show? Are you past fans of the TV show? Or who are you? And I want to get some comments from you guys. I want to have some interaction, because usually it's just me. So David Dito, what brings you to the show? And put your comments down there, because I really want to know like who you guys are, and have an interactive show rather than just me, bringing up topics and all that kind of stuff, because I love interacting here. Danny Kovacs Malin, I've seen you here many times, and so I want to know, like, how do we meet, and what keeps bringing you back, which is kind of interesting. All right. Omar Abbasi Safi. Now, man, if I would have met you and we would have had a conversation, I wouldn't have forgotten your name. Because where are you coming from? Where are you from, Omar? Are you here in the United States? Or are you one of my new members of this interactive party? Jeremy Tiffany. Once again, what brings you to the Innervision Live podcast here? So I'm really interested in knowing. Scott Sedipus, once again, what brings you to the party? Okay, so we got a few people, and then of course a few more people up and join in. And what brings you to these Facebook Live events? Because see, I know that none of you that have signed on purchased any of the 99-cent CDs. Yeah, not CDs, but MP3s that we're trying to get the people into the top 200. So I'm really curious about who are you, why are you here, and what things will interest you as far as like music business, politics, entertainment news that I can bring to the table. And so, because so far it's been a pretty interesting ride. I started this on a consistent basis. I think December 2017. So about a year, and a few months or so. So we're well into 2019, and I thought about like sort of like showing you guys a little bit about how I do my radio show. As this is, I'll turn the camera around. This is pretty much my in-house studio. Of course, you always see the microphone there as the in-house studio. Headphones, of course, nothing new about that. My mixing board here, and then across here, let's go behind this. This is the my mixing board, which is pretty good. And of course, you see the monitor there, and two computers working the studio. So this is pretty much, what I use. And then I have a talking software which you can't see. Oh, let me go over here. I'm gonna show you a little bit. Let's see, get some of these cords to loosen from there. Okay, something that you probably have not seen before. Let me bring my mic over here a little bit. This is my what is called a braille writer. All right. So this is what they call a braille writer. 3 buttons, and of course this is the CD release after party. So I'm just showing you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes kind of stuff, which I think is kind of interesting when you get a chance to bring the audience like behind what's happening here. And okay, so you see this, and so some of my notes are here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yes, this is the most interesting CD after party. Just showing you, like, a lot of my notes I braille it here, and then as I'm going along, I'm either reading from my notes here, as you can see. I'm pointing down here, reading my notes. And this is what I was going to do yesterday, but I didn't get around to it, which I may do this one on YouTube, because it just some stuff that I thought was kind of interesting and topical. So like I said, I'm very interested in finding out what you guys are thinking, what kind of let me put this back up. Let me put you back over here. Bad boy is heavy too. Okay. Okay. So let me see if any ideas have come up here. Is that David Gito just watching? David Kovacs Manala? Omar is just watching? Jeremy Tippins? Scott Sudbus? James Robart. That sounds so familiar. James Robart. What a CD? What is a CD? Oh, that's one of those old time, came out in the late 80s, discs that they that they used to play music on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what is a CD? I should have said like after the MP3 after party, right? So good question, James Warable. So anyway, we are going to continue this the CD release because we have until June the 7th to get those sales up. So you're going to continue hearing about it into May and all that kind of stuff, and so you have some chances to go up there and get your copy of Mike Johnson's Sunset Highways, D'Angelo T, Broken Chains, and let's see, Finger T, Dark Tower Volume 1. All right. So you also go to our website, innervisionrecords.org, and hope you had a good time getting a little insight of what our studio looks like, and we really appreciate for you coming by. And let's see, let's give me one last session, and you can leave some comments afterwards, or you can call our phone number 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278, and leave your comments. If you were able to see the Friday night CD release party, would you give us some feedback on that as well? So, thank you guys for coming around. Willie Richardson. Yeah, you're new. Okay. And we'll catch you guys later. God bless.